the man who I'm going to put a call across now is going to speak to us from Georgia in the United States of America. And it has to do with a subject matter that even some very enlightened persons, when they hear, they will tell me, what one concern me, climate change, climate change. We think it's about United Nations thing. It's their World Association or whatever group thing. But there's somebody from Akwa Ibom State who knows so very much. I'm trying to reach out to him now. He knows so much and is doing so much in that sector. I want to say that Attai Albert, who I've introduced earlier as the Chief Operating Officer and partner at Transvental LLC, Georgia, USA, is a digital transformation consultant and global sustainability expert. And what are we looking at? We are looking at climate change mitigation, the importance of sustainability in Akwa Ibom and Nigeria's transformation, economic diversity, and security. And this is part one. I want to promise you, please, next edition, we are going to have a whopping time. We won't bring guests that will take time because of this very important matter. We had to take that very important call to talk with our man, Udo Silas. But next week, Attai Albert is on the line now. No, I think we should have a video call. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes. How are you doing?
Good to have you. I'm good to see your face, sir. I'm on a video call with Mr. Attai Albert Akpan, who is a climate change expert. I've just said that when you talk about climate change, even educated people, people that will talk politics and talk with all gusto, will keep quiet because a lot of people don't know much about climate change. So, like Albert Einstein would say, if you can't explain something, simplify it for someone to understand. You don't understand yourself. So, in a very shortly, in a minute, what is climate change all about? Let us carry our people along.
Oh, thank you, MK, for having me. I'm very, very happy to be here. Good morning to Akwa Ibom people. Basically, the story of climate change is not new, but in a very snapshot, it is basically as an individual, what can you do to support the preservation and reduction of global gas pollution that is actually hitting on the earth and equally affecting every other part. So climate change is just part of the total sustainability goal. Climate change is goal number 13. But in implementing this climate change situation is designed of every other sector of the economy to develop, which I will highlight because of the discussion.
Yeah, today we are doing the introductory part of our conversation. Next week, we are going to bring you back and we will spend quite a quality time to dissect certain things. So we want to lay the foundation. Now, we talk about climate change mitigation. We now talk about sustainability. What can a layman and even the enlightened people who don't even have much to do or don't understand much about sustainability and how it relates to climate change, how do you marry the two? And then how will Akwa Ibom and Nigeria benefit, or is there any benefit to gain from understanding and taking actions to be part of those mitigating and then working towards energy, what do you call that energy thing in your climate change terms? Energy security. Thank you very much. You are an expert, really. No, take it off from there, sir.
Okay, basically, the entire approach of implementing UN SDG goals is what is referred as the sustainability
ask that. 17 goals.
Yeah, with 169 targets.
Hmm.
And those targets reflect on different goals. So whatever you do, like deploying a colonial panel or like afforestation, it has an impact on other goals like poverty reduction, food security, employment. So climate change is goal number 13. But it happens to be the most important goal today because it's threatening the mere existence of humanity if the climate temperature is not controlled. So this brings about the need for companies, businesses, operations to mitigate. Mitigation is basically doing something to reduce the contamination of the greenhouse gas, reducing the amount of greenhouse. It's called mitigation. And mitigation is core to the oil industry. As the gas flaring ground that has been adopted as a type of fuel to produce low carbon fuel like hydrogen, methanol, gas, so that you will impact the climate positively. So that is what mitigation is really about.
Okay. Now you talked about gas flaring and all that. It doesn't mean that we are very happy with ourselves that we have oil, we have gas, and are we contributing to the problem that has brought climate change upon us? The way we flare gas, the way we even manage our environment, something that gives Nigeria 80-something% of our revenue. Are we a very strong contributor to the problem in the sector?
The answer is yes. Very, very much. I try more. Are you with me?
I'm with you, sir.
Akwa is a major oil producing state. And for a long time, the gas was being flared at the point of production. So this had contributed immensely to the global temperature warming from our perspective. Even though on the index of the emission per capita, Nigeria is very good, but we have benefited from oil. It is our own responsibility to work with the system to see how this gas flaring can reduce. But in the course of this gas flaring, it is a wonderful investment to new products, new energy sources, and new make this energy work together. So essentially, in the COP28, it was a diamond agreed as part of the resolution.
Yes.
For every state, not just every state, every local government, every business will be directly involved in mitigating this condition that is contributed by gas flaring to our atmosphere.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
Now, Akwa Ibom, let me come, sir, because of our time. You are from Akwa Ibom State, and you are an expert. You have partners globally. Akwa Ibom, like we are doing an open forum, we are doing stock taking and agenda setting for Akwa Ibom without oil, and this is the 30th edition in this station. We've been doing it other places, but as a series, this is number 30 that we are doing today with you. What areas can Akwa Ibom State appealing to the governor, if you have opportunity to say, Your Excellency, Dr. Omar Basieno, we are doing things differently. Can you look at this? And this is the benefit it will bring. This was still a convention starter. What would you have to say to Dr. Omar Basieno, the governor of this state, having to do with what he, as the head of government, should try to do in this area of climate change mitigation, as it will have to do with this energy security and transformation? Take that as your parting shot for today. Next week we'll continue from there.
Wonderfully, thank you. I really what is like the best doing based on what we did, but how proud is just contribute to the fact that he's doing some of the things that qualifies in the program. under sustainability, like I said. Developing manpower that is knowledgeable about sustainability implementation is fundamental. There will be new products, new services, new programs needed as organized. Preparing a crowd of children, training them on sustainability element like we already said, will really enhance their opportunity in the emerging economy. There are so many products that we have to develop. There's so many services that we have. This will be done by people. So being a direct beneficiary of all exploitation, it is just, it makes a lot of sense to develop their workforce, develop their young people. He's already doing it under the Canada and Rice program that started, but it has to be structured on the line of sustainability. We touches on poverty eradication, climate change and mitigation, creating employment, inequality reduction, and all that. He's already doing stuff like a lot of Nigeria and very few companies have a line on that sustainability to have exactly and Republican globally that they are actually partnering with the United Nations to implement their goals, or which climate change is one of them.
So we can maybe prepare ourselves and prepare the government of Akwa Ibom State, in fact, the Nigerian government and other states, to know that on this very program, Open Forum with an NKO, that we will have you next week. Looking forward to exhausting whatever can be possible to be sure that nobody will give himself an excuse that he did not get the information.